would say nothing changed. They went back, man. We were just following Coach Corey's game plan. So if I wasn't gonna like who are gonna run a whole bunch of plays in man for me, then like we just gonna do what we're gonna do. So once they went back, man, I could have capitalized more against that, like I was in the first quarter.
Uh, I think we just need to play more together as a team, and that's especially on defense. Like, I think we were talking about in the locker room, they got like 38 points in transition, like offensive rebounds and what in the paint or something. Yeah, free throws or something like that. And that's a lot of points, and we just have to have more pride in our defense. And I know I can do a better job of just leading people and not letting us get into ourselves. So I'm just going to take that for the next game and just try to be a better leader for this team so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I think we talk about energy is contagious. So I think like when one person goes into themselves, then and someone else sees that, then another person, and then that just like is contagious, and everyone's just like, okay, well they're not doing their thing, or I'm not doing my thing, and it's just like everyone's out there on the court alone. But like I said, I take responsibility with that and just like not allowing people to do that and just stepping up and like telling them like if you're gonna go into yourself and myself included, like just sit on the bench because we don't have time for that.
Yeah, and I mean, for us to be together like through adversity, we have to have tighter huddles. Like it's really the little things for this team. Like that's what we always harp on, and that's what we lacked out there today. We weren't tight in our huddles, both timeouts and like on the floor. I feel like so, and our communication between each other could have been better. So that's just something we have to continue to work on.
For IImar'I, I was talking to Coach about it. You seemed a little bit more aggressive in the first quarter, and obviously we talked about how the defense kind of changed after that. But I'm just curious about your mindset going into the game and how aggressive you were in the first quarter.
You know, I'm a fifth-year senior, so these are my last couple guaranteed games. So like we talk a lot, even as a team. Like we have to just leave it all out there for 40 minutes. So and hitting first. So that's something that I contribute like offensively. So coming out and just looking to score, looking for my teammates, that helps us hit the other team first for sure.
It seemed like Colorado just found a way to get in a lot of passing lanes. There was a lot of ball pressure, and obviously they had a lot of fast break opportunities. Is that something that you guys expected coming in? Coach talked about the plan being to stop those transition buckets, but yet they had, I think, like she said, 40 points on transition. So, why weren't you guys able to stop that?
Yeah, we definitely knew that going in. I think that's just been like a consistent thing with this team, just not executing what they have on the scouting report for us. And we just need to do a better job of just doing that and just having each other's backs. Like we knew what number 0 was going to do. We knew what certain players were going to do. So just locking in and like if you have a moment like and you mess up, that's okay. But we just have to be able to bounce back and reset quickly so that it doesn't turn into like these lapses of just like them going on a bunch of runs and then we're not getting stops, we're not getting offense going either. So just locking in completely.
Yeah, definitely having each other's backs. I mean, we can't leave our ball handler out to dry when we know they have pressure defense, and we can't just stand around and expect somebody to make plays for us. Like we have to do it for each other.
And then finally, kind of unrelated to the game, but I talked to Corey. Sunday is senior night. You're going to be saying farewell to a decent size of the roster, and obviously, IImar'I, you're new to the program. Riz, you've been here. Just what are your thoughts on saying goodbye to those seniors, and also just the impact you guys have made off the court through more than a dream, and like Coach was saying tonight, being able to honor those breast cancer survivors. So just put that all into perspective if possible.
Yeah, super excited for senior night. Just to be able to honor our seniors. I think we have eight, which is like half the team. But yeah, like a lot of them I only had 1 year with. A couple of them I had multiple years with. But yeah, I just really enjoy them as people, and I'm just excited to see like what they have next going in their lives. And I'm excited to finish out the season with them. But yeah, super cool to be able to honor them. And then just for More Than a Dream, just been really cool experience for me and my teammates. Just being able to keep raising awareness to like racial injustices, and just like being able to highlight people, Black people in the community, Black people from the past. But yeah, just both I think will be very cool experiences.
Yeah, definitely going to be exciting for us to, try to end on a good note here at Poly for the seniors. And playing tonight in the pink game was just so big for us. We were playing for something more than ourselves, and it meant a lot to every individual. We all have been affected by this, like brothers, family members, friends. So this was a really nice night to just meet people that have been affected by it and be impacted by them.
Thank you.
Charisma, you went down with that injury towards the end of the third quarter. How are you feeling now? And then just can you walk through what you were thinking in the moment, especially knowing kind of everything you've been through with injuries this year?
Yeah, had a pretty tough time with injuries this year for sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to push through. I know my team needs me, so I'm doing whatever I can, whether that's rehab, lots of ice and lots of compression, and just trying to push through whatever I can with my knee. Then I'll just figure out what the next steps are for me after season.
And then looking at where you guys are right now in the Pac-12, only a couple of regular season games left. Do you kind of feel like your back is against the wall in terms of getting into March Madness and everything, or do you just kind of try to put that aside?
I definitely think we just try to put it aside and take it game by game and practice by practice. That's the only thing we can do now. We can't change the past, so we can only just keep preparing for our future games. And after tonight, we're going to try to be as prepared as we can for Sunday.